All right, everybody, welcome back to week 3 game day here in season 11. We're coming off a wild BearCave stream. Hail Mary overtime loss for me. Just crazy plays all around. There's going to be 6 game day great highlights from that stream. So if you want to watch it, check out the VOD. It's going to be on YouTube a little bit later today. But we're here for game day. If you don't know what the SFA is, it's an online dynasty ran entirely through Discord, so you don't need the game. You can set playbooks, step charts, recruit, play things like fantasy football. It's a really great time if you want to join. Links are in any of our descriptions. But we got number 1 Tennessee at Ole Miss, who is 0-1, even though they were a preseason top 25 team. They lost to a really good team last week, so they're a little bit better than they appear. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to do the preview. But yeah, I'll do a preview after game day. But yeah, crazy game coming here today. I agree with you, Mango. I do think Tennessee is a tiny bit overrated. Just looking at that UNLV game, only a 7-point home win. But the key for me, though, is he won by 7 behind 61 pass attempts from Lewishire. And I just don't think that's feasible, just considering Lewishire is paper. So we'll see. We'll see. So that's what we're going to start with. Our bottom line ads: Hennessy, Yes Miss Daisy, the classic Tennessee ad, and then Aflac, pull a hammy. So let's get into these rosters here. We got Lewishire, 99 overall now. He is a senior. He is actually having a great season. So looking at 2017 column, 9 touchdowns, yet to throw an interception. You got Bishop Moore, the freshman, who is his backup, no longer Cardale, because Cardale's the starting running back. They are menaces here in Tennessee. He had a good first week, not a good second week, so no rushing TDs quite yet for him. We'll see if he can get going. And then at wide receiver, Cayman Marley. We've seen him a while. Julian Nixon got the move from tight end to starting wideout. And then Walker Merrill in the slot. And then freshman Chris Beach is the 4th man. At tight end, Miles Campbell. He's in the Heisman conversation right now because he has 3 receiving TDs along with 3 rushing TDs. So he's having himself a game. We'll see if he can continue that. SFA player here, Michael Orr, sophomore. Campbell, Gary, Walker, and Parker. Pretty decent line there. You got Lance and then Jadavion Clowney, SFA player, who's really never done all that much. So we're kind of hoping he actually does something in one of these games. Left outside linebacker, middle linebackers Mason, and Pino Armstrong is the right side out linebacker. He is a freshman SFA player. Michael Cole, the SFA player, number 1 corner. Sam Powell as well. You might see him, even though no, he's redshirted. McFarland Cope is an SFA player. And Ishmael Marshall. And then the kicker will be Travis Miranda. So yeah, that's Tennessee, and then we're gonna go to Ole Miss here. If we're picking unis, all whites with navy jersey. Okay, all right. So Ole Miss here. Matt Ryan is getting the start. Holstein is a higher overall, but in order for the game to actually start Matt Ryan, I have to tank it a little bit. So I just moved his awareness down a little. But yeah, Matt Ryan will get his first career start here today. Nate Robinson is the starting running back. Brent Boozler, Ronald Acuna, 2 SFA players. You'll see Braylon Brown and David Ryan. Tight end will be Derek Watt, the biggest bust in the SFA. He's the number 1 recruit, done nothing in his career. And then left outside linebacker, left tackle, 74, injured Vince Lawson, so 77, Donnie Bridges. So not as good of a line here for Ole Miss. And then on the other side, Aaron Martinez, Pat Blair on the edges. And then you got an all SFA player in the center, so Devion Haskins and Kermit Scroat. Troy Oxford is the starter here. He is a freshman. Austin Keys, we've seen him plenty of years. And then Charles Fitzpatrick. And then at corner, you got Tysheen Johnson, LaRon Hopgood, Devers, Ricketts. Remember, Booker Atwood starter here. And then you got Andre Carter. Remember, this isn't a depth chart, so this is just strictly showing you the positional ranks. Goodman, Fox. All right. All right, so let's get the poll up for your Bob-and-Oz. Remember, these polls aren't spreads, so who wins, Tennessee or Ole Miss? If you pick Ole Miss, you're likely going to make some money if they do pull off the upset. All right, so Neil wants Navy. So he wants all white, so the white helmet. And then he wants Navy, and then all white. Okay. And then he said all white with the orange top. All right, so that's what we're doing. So we're going to wait for the poll. Just knowing how game days typically go, I'm going to probably put, my guess is Ole Miss. I know Tennessee's really good, but I just don't trust Louis Shire's injury rating. And then I also am not quite sure how the Cardale move to running back's going to go. I know he's like an 80-something overall, but I'm not quite sure how that move's going to work out. I can't pick tails or kick or whatever because remember, game day is just CPU versus CPU, so it does it on its own. All right, so pretty even here, 20 versus 15K. I believe the 20K is probably on Tennessee, even though I can't see from my vantage point here. Remember, after this game, recruiting will come out. We'll see who gets the generational talent. A few more seconds left in the poll, and then we'll get started. As always, if you want a ad on the bottom line here, you can just send me a DM. Also, if you want a halftime ad, you can always submit it via DM as well, and I'll do whatever ad or read you want as long as it's appropriate. And the last second 25K came in on someone. It looks like it was Ole Miss. So someone laying down the law there. All right, so let's get started here. CPU versus CPU. Shoot, I didn't get my thumbnail. Oh well. I can just get it in the VOD. So Georgia and Florida already won, so that puts a lot of pressure here on Tennessee. No rain for game day. You love when that happens. We got some color rush going. Orange versus Navy. I don't know why Neil always picks the Navy. I like the baby blue ones way more. And it looks like we are going to get the first game day of the season where we don't have the glitch on the graphics, hopefully. Let's keep the fingers crossed. I'm not going to touch anything, so hopefully. A lot of, for fantasy-wise for this game, there was a lot of Brent Boozler picks. A couple Acuna picks. I think maybe one Nate Robinson. And then on the other side, you have, I'm not sure if anyone picked Louis Shire, maybe a few. A Cardale pick here and there. So, fantasy impact here. Two big fantasy impacts that no one chose. Tyron Jefferson of Ohio State 5 touchdowns, 300 yards. And then also CJ Irons, 9 touchdowns for him. So, all right, let's see who starts with the ball. Tennessee's going to kick it, so we're going to see Matt Ryan first. Here we go in game day here in Ole Miss. I'm not sure what the exact rivalry all time for the SFA is, but I know between Neil and Nick, the coaches, at least it's 1 versus 1. You also love to see that animation where the player puts a helmet over his helmet. All right, so they're going to start out with a throw here from Matt Ryan. This is the first ever gameplay we've seen of him, and it's a throwaway. Matt Ryan was a BearCave reward. In the last season, we did real-life players, even though he's black in this universe. And off Nate Robinson. Last time we saw Ole Miss on game day, it was the blue square game. And once again, for some reason, my Twitch emotes are still pending, so we do have a blue square emote coming. But Matt Ryan here, a 3rd and 2, and they do convert. Braylon Brown. So they're starting out quick here early. Just keep an eye on Boozler and then Acuna. He always makes some big plays. And there is a play in the backfield. Pino Armstrong, the true freshman linebacker, making a tackle for loss. Big play there. So 2nd and 13. Nate Robinson finds some room. He runs over a guy and then he trips. Oh, man. Nate Robinson is one of the fastest players in the country. Neil used developer on him just to raise speed. He's 98 speed now. So if he gets any sort of an opening, he's going to take it far. And they dumped that one off to Ronald Acuna. That was a drag route. It was not a mid-screen. So they are moving the ball pretty well. Boozler in motion. He is going to get the carry. Doesn't do much with it. 2 game days in a row, we haven't had much offense to start. So this is already a pretty good drive here. The slip screen to Nate Robinson. He has some room. He's still going. Knocked out by the safety. Hands it off again. Nate Robinson, right side, another first down. So early on, this rush defense is not looking strong for Tennessee. They're going to throw it now. To the end zone, Derek Watt, touchdown. That's the first time I've ever called that. Opening score here for Ole Miss. I don't think anybody had a Derek Watt touchdown on any of their bingo cards. This man has never done anything in his career. The #1 overall recruit from season 6. All right, so let's see how Tennessee responds. They're going to have Lou Ishire. Hold up, we got some... So Lou had a big game last week. Like I said, 61 pass attempts. Cardale is now the running back. Look at the size disparity between them. My God. As they start out throwing here, Cayman Marley. The #1 receiver, hit by Austin Keys. Not sure if that's an injury or not. We'll see. No, doesn't look like it. Cayman's at the top of the screen. They got tons of size here on this Tennessee offense. So Cardale breaks a tackle. He stiffies a man. He stiffies another. 6 yards to start it out for Cardale. Oh, boy. If those are the kind of runs we're going to see from Cardale, I don't really want to... I'll stop talking shit about him at running back. That was crazy. And there's Miles Campbell, the guy who's currently in the Heisman conversation. Ole Miss 3-1 all time. Yeah, so before Nick got here, Tennessee was pretty bad. So Cardale up the middle. He finds some room. Okay. Nice push there. This is like Derrick Henry level size difference. All right, so we got Lou now. He's going to dump that off to Cardale, who does make the catch. He is a terrible receiving back, so I don't expect him to reel in a lot from the backfield. But Lou is currently 3 of 3. They are moving it. Split backs. If they can just keep Lou from getting hit, they should be fine. And there's Chris Beach, the his #1 freshman recruit from in-game, was an athlete. And he put it wide receiver. So, no defense here to start. Nice change of pace from the other game days to start the year as oh boy, Julian Nixon, the former tight end, he got moved to wide receiver. I believe that was LaRod Hopgood who got smoked there. LaRod, like most Ole Miss players, SFA players, terrible start to his career. All right, 1st and goal. The 1 yard line, they toss it out. Cardale, touchdown, Tennessee. So they respond quickly. This may be a very high-scoring game. The only shame, I really hope that Tennessee has like a Wildcat playbook where we see Cardale throw it. Oh boy, Nate Robinson! Ooh, a big return to start. You know, Nate could be a guy who gets that return TD that we've been looking for. He has the speed. All right, so Matt Ryan, he throws that away quickly. Good idea. He was immediately pressured. Welcome in, Dogwater. The Collusion Cup, I like it. Braylon Brown, 4 yards. All right, 3rd and 6. Derek Watt in motion. Plenty of time, and now he runs out, and he's going to get sacked. So a 3-and-out incoming. Matt Ryan just couldn't get rid of the ball. Okay, so they're bringing the house here. I doubt we'll ever see a pump black. I don't think I've ever seen one in this game. A stiffy. All right, so they're actually not gonna, they're gonna start inside the 20 now. Once again, this little offset Cardale motion. Oh, that was almost a pick six. Terrell Devers. Nice little play there. Remember, tons. This secondary is pretty much all SFA players. Lou, plenty of time. And once again, Julian Nixon working on LaRod Hopgood, finding some room. LaRod is a very tall corner, so obviously he's not going to have as great ability to cover really good route runners. Lewis Shire, once again, plenty of time, keeping his jersey clean, and they're not running with him over and over again. So the man with paper, glass bones and paper skin, surprisingly still in this game. Oh my! A corner blitz, right as I say it, Terrell Devers hits him. If you remember the Citrus Bowl, he went out on the first drive and he didn't come back. And then Cardale owned me, so we'll see. All right, he lived through one. Third and 15, though. So after 2 easy touchdowns, we got probably another sack. So 2 3-and-outs for both sides now. This time, Aaron Martinez working on that right tackle. Cardale right there trying to help. So, 4th down. Nate Robinson now, and he gets tackled. So Ole Miss trots back out here, still a tie game. They come out empty to start this drive, interesting. Dumps that off. Braylon Brown again, the slot man getting some work. We haven't seen Boozler or Acuna get a catch yet. Or Acuna got like a 1-yarder. But there's Boozler once again getting a carry, but once again going nowhere.
That is a loss of 2 yards. That makes it 3rd and 7.
Interesting strategy that your #1 receiver, who's a Team of the Year guy, is only getting carries, not targets. But see what happens. Acuna on the bottom of the screen all alone. Watt in motion now. He's just going to pass block. And 4th down, Braylon Brown couldn't get to the 1st down yard marker. So another punt incoming. So after a quick start, we kind of stalled out a little bit here. It's all right. Punting right back, and they're going to return this again. Some nice moves up to the 27 for Beach. Cardale motion again out of the backfield. They go to him, and that's 2-yard gain. Cardale does not have the best awareness in the country. They're loving these split back sets, though, or these 2 backs. So this time they hand it off, and I believe that's Miles Campbell. Okay, so that's why he keeps getting rushing touchdowns, is that these packages that they're running have Cardale and then Campbell as the second guy. So that explains the rushing touchdowns for your tight end. 3rd and 8. Dumps it off to Cardale. Can he get there? He does. All right, so 3 targets, 3 receptions. Cardale has not dropped one yet. I know his catching's like in the 40s, so. 1st and 10. Shire over the middle. I believe that's Beach. It is 9.
brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1. Cardale gets a carry, and he breaks one. Oh my, Booker Atwood, 99 hit power from the safety position. Watch out for that. He had a full speed hit there, putting Cardale on his ass. All right, 3rd and 2. They fake the handoff, dump it off to Miles Campbell. He breaks a tackle. He's down the sideline. Miles Campbell has a nose for the end zone. As we hit the end of the first quarter, 7-7 here in Ole Miss. Where do they play? Oxford. So, Oxford, Mississippi. Tennessee is threatening. Over the middle, another connection with Miles Campbell. Lewis Shire looking good through the air. In his career, I think this is the longest we've ever seen him in a game when we're actually watching. So inside the red zone now. They're going to slip screen to Cardale, and there's the drops. Figured it would come out eventually. Probably the catch in traffic is where it will really hit. So 2nd and 10 now. Split backs. And gets it to Beach again over the middle. Not much there, so 3rd and 7 now. Ole Miss can get off the field with just a field goal attempt. So they're going empty. Touchdown, Michael Samuel. So the backup tight end. Tight end 2. Tennessee takes a 7-point lead. Yeah, Dogwater, I don't understand it because one is that called the timeout with 4 seconds, which would normally be fine if it was like a 40-yard field goal, but because it was like an extra point, you got 2 seconds left, and then Sebastian's kick power screwed you because he just gave him a touchback, so they were able to run one play. "75-yard Hail Mary." What a call. And then the guy, Darren Rose, he just couldn't dive. All right, but we're back here with Ole Miss, who now face a deficit. A. Robinson not finding any room. So after that first drive, they've kind of shored up the run defense. He fakes the screen, and he's yamming it deep. Matt Ryan, double coverage. Not going to do much there. Bobby Miller with the deflection. All right, Matt Ryan, 3rd and 9. Oh, man, sacked. And if you notice there, number 94, Jadeveon Clowney, he gets the sack. Or no, 96. So he just stole that sack. Nice. That's might be the first legitimate play we've ever seen Jadeveon Clowney actually make. Yeah, I will say that Gamara drive at the end was pretty nice. He had a nice floater, and then the one that just barely got in there is a typical Josh Allen throw where it somehow made it, but it was I thought it was picked off, and I was going to roast you so hard, but that was definitely a Josh Allen play. All right, back on board with Tennessee. We got some more Cardale action. He breaks another tackle. So my early impression of Cardale is he does create extra yards, which is really all you look for in a running back. And he has the speed to get to the edge. So it's not been bad so far. But this pass offense, they just can't stop him. Neil is going to need his SFA players step up. Terrell Devers, Miles Ricketts, Larod Hopgood, somebody. Quick option now. That's not what we want to see, but Cardale, he finds some room on the outside. First down. That's the exact play that got Lewishire hurt against ECU. Cardale now. Oh my. Puts the head down, runs over Troy Oxford. Welcome to the league, freshman. All right, so that is three big hits on Lou, and he's gotten up, so encouraging sign. Over the middle, wide open man, Miles Campbell again. Tennessee is just dotting these guys up. 18 pass attempts already. First and goal. Can Tennessee take his 2-score lead? And just throws that one away. And Larod celebrates like he just got a pick 6. All right, second and goal. They're once again bringing out this pistol. Cardale wide open. He secures it, and he falls forward. Touchdown, Cardale Jones. He somehow gets through those 3 defenders and falls forward for a touchdown. Let's see this. Yeah, 3 guys hit him, and he just spins in for a touchdown. Shades of Mo Alley Cox last year in the Cyhawk game. And here comes the Rocky Top Chance on the road. Still plenty of time here. Nate Robinson trying to find some room. If he could stop hitting his own players, he could have had a nice return there. All right, Ole Miss is going to start needing to come up with something here. They do the fake toss, and it works. Look at that pancake from the left guard there. That was interesting. But no yardage gained. Ever since the run started being taken care of, Matt Ryan hasn't been able to do anything. He throws that off the back foot. He does find his man, but only gets 2. I mean, that play, 0 yards, is it worked. it normally goes for negative. All right, split backs, 3rd and 8. They got to avoid it, and they do. Ronald Acuna. A big play. They needed that. They just need, it's like a cold streak in basketball. You just need it to go through the hoop. All right, here you go, Ryan. Let's see if they can cook something. That's a scary floater. Once again to Braylon Brown. Was that his 5th reception? Yep, 5 for 22. And anybody who had Boozler in fantasy is not too happy with this first half. No catches and negative rush yards. So right now I believe they have negative points. All right, another 3rd and 9 here. He connects. That was a risky one, but it connects David Ryan, the tight end. Or no, that's number 4 wide receiver. All right, back in Tennessee territory. Still tons of time here. You're at home, no time to worry. Once again, zings it in here. Matt Ryan has some throw power. And are Matt Ryan and David Ryan related? Who knows? At the very least, they're probably Eskimo bros. Matt Ryan here. Plenty of time. No, it runs out. Once again, off the edge. Lance Taylor this time. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll see vintage Matty Ice here with a blown lead. Unfortunately, as they hand it off again to Boozler. And he finally gets some positive yardage, so 2 yards. So now he's back to 0 fantasy points. The typical boo chant has different meaning right now if you have him in fantasy. As he's flown that one, and it's caught! Brent Boozler, as I'm talking shit, high points that one in double coverage and gets a first down. A big catch there. The drive continues. Nate Robinson. All right, 2nd and 8. Floats that one. 2 guys. Touchdown, Brent Boozler. Oh, just as I say it. All right, Ole Miss coming back. All right, so Boozler coming in clutch. Heisenberg's still better. All right, so let's see what Tennessee can do. Can they score before halftime? Dumps it off. Honestly, not that many deep passes here for Tennessee. A lot of it's just underneath stuff that's getting some nice yards after catch. Yeah, averaging 10 yards a completion. Not that crazy. 2nd and 6. Okay, hand it off to Cardale. Let's see what he does. And he gets swallowed up. Probably the first time where he hasn't broken first contact. 3rd and 4. Lou finds Cardale, and that is another conversion. Very surprised he keeps catching these. Booker Atwood already 8 tackles. Cardale up the middle. Troy Oxford on the tackle. Once again, Cardale. And he makes Miles Ricketts look like a toddler, but he brings him down. 3rd and 2. 4 for 5 already on 3rd downs. Can they convert again? Time is running here. Cardale, wide open hole up the middle. And this drive will continue. The Dogs loving it. Nixon in motion. Is on Devers. Another run by Cardale here. Oh boy, that man came around, and that is a sack. Devion Haskins. He went all the way around the line from that D tackle position and gets to Lou. So that is now 4 hits that Lou's taken. He's gotten up. Is he no longer injury prone? Lou finds his man, Julian Nixon, and once again, these defenders are taking such crazy angles. You see that number 93 is like 10 yards behind Lou. So clock is running. Dumps that off to Cardale, who hits a man. 28 seconds. Still one timeout, though. They're looking for the end zone. Another throw to Cardale. Goes out of bounds. First down. 18 seconds. Cardale, we got some Wildcat. He breaks one. He breaks two. Please hurry it up. I want to see Cardale throw it. And this may be the last play of the half. Uh-oh. So poor clock management here from Tennessee and the no points. So as we go to halftime, Tennessee only leads by 7. They keep that timeout in the pocket. And as we hit halftime, once again, just a reminder, this is the Hall of Fame ballot. I've only received about half of the votes. If you got it DM'd to you, you have till week 6 to vote. Remember, only users who've been here over a full season can vote. So some of the newer people did not receive a DM. You can abstain. You can use all 5 of your votes. I just need to let you know. So yeah, it's been a while since we've seen a team pocket those timeouts and go to half with no points. So interesting stuff. I'm gonna chalk that up to a Cardale choke. He was the quarterback. I'm gonna say Lou wasn't on the field. Yeah, just chalk it up to a Cardale choke. Hey, it's better. Losing 3 points, I guess, is better than the safety. But yeah, Cardale, just like when Cardale was starting at QB, it seems the offense just runs through him anytime he's on the field. So Tennessee is getting the ball back, but it's still a 1-possession game here. Marley on the return. All right, well, let's see what they do out of halftime here. Dumps that off. Miles Campbell for 6. He's having a decent day. Austin Keys, 6 tackles. No turnovers yet in this game. A wide open Marley. And that goes for 21. This Ole Miss pass defense is not looking all that great today. 23 of 27 for 230. Still plenty of time, though. Lou, he throws that deep. Oh, and that could have been picked. It's dropped. But a nice deflection there. The first drop pick of the game. Hands it off now. This is Miles Campbell. He gets 1. His second carry of the game. 6 for 7 on 3rd down. That's really been the story of this defense. They come out empty. On the run, and that is dropped by Nixon. Maybe Larod or Booker got a finger in there, but looks like Nixon completely just folded on that one. Ole Miss gonna get the ball back. Nice stop. And that's just going to go into the end zone. These graphics are always funny because it's like, oh my god, he had such a good half and he's had such a bad second half. But it's like, it's had one drive. Alright, Matt Ryan, delayed handoff to Nate Robinson, and he goes negative. Once again, and there's Nick Dobinski. That is the, that I believe is another one of his top freshmen. Number 2. And I didn't give him that number. The game gave him that number, so that's kind of fun. I like single digits. Nate Robinson has not been able to do anything since the first drive of the game. So now we gotta see what Matt Ryan can do. Third and 9, he connects, but they just can't get there. Braylon Brown again short of the line to gain. So a 3 and out to start the half. I mean, Matt Ryan's not having a bad day. 15 of 19. It's just, you gotta know where the first down marker is. You run these routes that are short, it's like, come on. Alright, got some room here. Chris Beach for 12. Big yardage disparity here. But only a 7-point game. They bring the blitz, and Larod hits him as he catches it, but Nixon brings this one in. Only for 2, though. Lewishire up to 30 pass attempts. Hands it off. This is Miles Campbell, and he goes for -4. So the guy in the Heisman watch list, because he has 6 total touchdowns, not doing well on the ground today. So another 3rd and long incoming. Over the middle, Campbell, he can't get there. Keys gets the stop. Austin Keys. I would like a fake punt. We've seen only one fake punt in the history of the SFA on stream. It was some random BearCave game. I don't remember, but that's what we need is fake punts and kick returns or punt returns for a touchdown. Those are like the only things that haven't happened. All right, Matt Ryan's in trouble, and that's a sack for Pino Armstrong. The freshman linebacker having a good day. Second and 18. Dumps that off to Derek Watt, and we have a flag. Holding on the offense on Nate Robinson. So going backwards now. Neil gives the referee some. So now we are in a safety watch. Dump this one off. Derek Watt again. So 3rd and 17. We don't have too much hope for this drive. A sack and a penalty. And oh, he's sacked! And they say he's out at the 1. Nearly got a safety there. Oh my. So now they got to punt it out of the back of their end zone. Are they going to be able to get to him? We could see a punt block here. And no, he gets it off. But it's going to be great field position for Tennessee now. Would have liked them to put the pump block. So somehow Ole Miss gets out of that drive without giving up points, but they start out on the 36. Mid-screen now. And Julian Nixon gets 6. I think at this point, Ole Miss is just hoping that they can knock Lewishire out of the game. Cardale now on a counter. He has some room. Booker Atwood gets there, though. They're now inside the 20. Cardale to the end zone. Touchdown, Miles Campbell, as Tennessee retakes a 2-score lead. So that will probably keep Miles Campbell in the Heisman watch. Oh, and they took out the kicker. All right, 28-14 now. Broken tackle, but Brent Boozler can't get back to the 20. So just a awful half here from from Ole Miss. See if they can get back in this. Still plenty of time, 12 minutes remaining. Easily 4 drives for each, probably. But you gotta give Matt Ryan some time if you can't get the run game going. Hands this one off. And once again, Nate Robinson just nothing doing. It met at the line every single time. You can't use his speed if you can't get him any openings. Okay, breaks 2 tackles there. Nate Robinson is off to the races. Who are they going to catch him? No, touchdown, Ole Miss. The big play they needed. Nate Robinson to the house. Broke 2 tackles there. Exactly what he needed. And that's what he brings to the table. 98 speed, you are not catching him. I thought the corner was going to get there, but he took a bad angle at the end. So they strike immediately. A Brent Boozler catch who kind of took the Ronald Acuna touchdown there. Got Lou to Miles Campbell. What a play there. Nate not known for his power. Alright, why is it showing us full replays? Come on. Typical SEC broadcast. You know, if this was an SEC broadcast, Gary Danielson would just be talking about Alabama right now. And how they got back on track after beating Vanderbilt. You know, these teams are both pretty good, but did you see Alabama? They got back on track with Vanderbilt. I think they can make a run. All right, Tennessee up 7. Cardale again. And they give him the first. What are you doing? Refs not spotting the ball. They're just spotting it at Cardale's massive cock. 1st and 10. Cardale again. And he breaks one. Gets 9. Lewishire's jersey stay clean. He has not been hit in the second half. Cardale to the edge, and they stop him this time. Miles Ricketts, big play. Third and 3. Can Ole Miss get off the field? Seems like momentum might be moving a little bit here. It's been with Tennessee all game long. Oh boy, both sides kind of stacking the box. Oh, and Lou gets smoked. Troy Oxford, the freshman. He was not gonna let Lou fool him there as he smokes him. But looks like Lou might be fine. And I don't even think his break tackle is all that great. I think it's just his size, because I'm pretty sure he's more like elusive and excel. All right, what can Nate the Great do on this one? Yeah, I think that's mainly his size. We've got Ronald Acuna getting a carry, and that's going nowhere. Tennessee easily sniffing out these non-running back runs. 2nd and 11. Now Boozler? No, they're not going to hand it off to him. Quick throw to Acuna, who breaks one. And Dobinski trying to rip it out. Matt Ryan's going to keep it. All right. He's not known for being a runner, but 8 yards. Definitely more of a pocket passing quarterback. Robinson now. He finding some room. 7 yards. Ole Miss starting to feel it. Last play of the 3rd quarter, a dump off to Doug Clark. All right, it's the end of the 3rd quarter, 9 minutes left here. Tennessee been clearly the better team, but a couple swing plays here in the 3rd quarter have kept Ole Miss in striking distance. Hand off to Nate, and he gets smoked. 3rd and 9. They could really use this. Is probably 2-down territory. Boozler in motion. Yo, and an overthrow there for Matt Ryan. I mean, we don't know if the same thing would have played out on a game day, you know. And a nice punt here, pinning Ole Miss, or pinning Tennessee deep. So Fox. So inside the 10 now. Cardale is not known for being good inside of his own 10. So Lewis Shire gets some out of it though. That's Beach, a big chunk play. Booker Atwood got smoked. They're just keeping Lou Ishire upright and just allowing him just to dot you up. So the punt basically didn't matter. Plenty of time remaining, but they need to stop. And he delivers one to Nixon. They're calling it a catch. I don't know. Did he get those feet in? This might be a review. I don't trust those feet. And they're not going to review it. All right, so they're calling it a catch, no review. Handoff Cardale. He breaks one, and he falls forward for another first down. All right, Ole Miss, you got to make a play now. Cardale, all the room in the world. he's up over 100 now. How did UNLV, who lost Arkansas State, play this team within 7? All right. And another one. Cayman Marley, they're saying, got the foot in. These defenders are just getting cooked. 31 of 37. All right, Lou's keeping it himself. He breaks a tackle, but he fumbled. And it's picked up by the defender. Turnover for Tennessee. What a crazy play. That's Terrell Devers. Ishire broke the tackle, but he fumbled. Ole Miss given a present there by Lou. You'll never see Lou break a tackle, but then he somehow does, but he forgot to keep the ball. All right, so Ole Miss gifted an opportunity. Let's see if they do something with it. There they go, first down, Doug Clark. He literally just dropped the ball. I don't know what it was. All right, Matt Ryan, he's yamming it deep now. One-on-one, and... oh, I thought he caught that. We've seen 2 weeks in a row, we've seen a tip ball catch for a touchdown. Happened in the Cal game, and then it happened, or not a touchdown, but then it happened on game day last week with J.J. Justice. I thought it happened a third time. But a big third down incoming. And that's not going to get you to the first down marker. So another 3 and out here for Ole Miss. But they at least kept Tennessee off the board. They still living to fight another down. But yes, the punt team's coming back out. Oh, and they almost got there. Oh my God, they just destroyed that punter. Where's the flag? Where's the flag? No flag for the punter. I don't think so. 4th and 11 from your own end. 6 minutes left. Still plenty of time. Lou, he's yamming it deep himself. Double coverage, and it's dropped by LaRod Hopgood. He can hop good, but he can't catch good. Tennessee lives again. Lou Ishire's trying to channel his inner Cardale and throw this game away. He's running the ball again. This time he hangs on to it, but gets -3 yards. I think the break tackle stat actually has to, it also does with, like, size. Like, even though Lou's might be a little higher, it's because he's so small, he probably doesn't really have a chance to break that tackle. All right, Lou, 3rd down, and he connects with Cardale, and that's a first down. Oh, my. Just as he was getting hit by Martinez. And a fresh set of downs here, and Lou is still in the game. This man is an Iron Man. He's never going to go down. Lou dumps it off to Cardale again. When are they going to start covering this guy? 10 catches for Cardale. If you picked him in fantasy, he is having himself a day. 2nd and 8. No, Lou keeps it again, and he is brought down and rolled up on 3rd and 12. Lou Ishire's hamstrings feel great, so he's choosing to run. Third and 12. Dumps it off to Cardale again. Can he get there? Cardale! No, 4th down. Or are they going to go for it? He somehow turned like a 5-yard gain, almost getting it. Okay, field goal unit trying to go up 2 scores. Kick up, and it is through the uprights. So, 2-score lead now for Tennessee. Right down the middle.
The Tennessee Volunteers is lined up for the kickoff. Number 83 deep to return.
All right, Ole Miss on the ropes. You got to score now. Still plenty of time. This is just like we saw all last season in the playoff, is you need to score 1 before you use the timeouts. That's how you're going to get the ball back. He fakes it. Yamming it deep. And he connects. And he breaks the tackle. Braylon Brown still going. Big play. All right. Ole Miss in business. Remember, I think every playbook in the game has some level of option, because that was like the big addition, was the read option in this game. Like, I'm pretty sure even a pro offense has a few read options in their shotgun sets. Okay, yamming it again, and Braylon Brown's been the best wide receiver of the day for them easily. And plenty of time left. Ole Miss finally waking up here. Over the middle, and that's picked off! Oh my, a big man pick. Number 97, Lionel Covington with the pick on Matty Ice. And that might do it. Big man pick. Lionel Covington is like a defensive end. Moved to linebacker. All right, now they're going to start running clock. I don't know what's more impressive, the win or the fact Lou Ishire actually has played a full game. All right, 3rd down though. As long as they don't use their timeouts, there's still a chance. But Tennessee's just going to run clock here. The best chance here is a read option where Lou keeps it, he fumbles, scoop and score. Come on, commentator curse. Nope, they're going to throw it. And, oh, and he drops it! Terrell Devers. Or no, Tyshim Johnson. Devers is 37. But timeouts still have not been used. As long as you keep those timeouts, there's still a chance. So, pretty much that just means that Ole Miss has to score a touchdown here before the 1 minute mark, because that's when it will start using your timeouts. So, 46 seconds, you got to get this in the end zone. Need a big play. Or a field goal. Ice. Matty. Yam. Double coverage. Just no arm strength there from Matty Ice. Not sure what he's trying to cook there. All right, coming out empty. That's the kind of thing you need to do, though. You need to yam it. Once again, connection out of bounds. Time stops. Keep it going. And he gets the ball off, and it's picked again as he's hit. Tennessee's running. The second pick in a row, and that has to be the dagger now. Lawrence McFarland, the safety. That one was not on Matty Ice, though. He was hit as he threw. But that is going to move Tennessee to 3-0. As Rocky Top has taken over the opposing stadium. Checker Oxford. All right, Cardale. Technically still a chance. No first down. I don't know. I don't think so. Hand off. That's going to end it. And Booker Atwood just tried to murder him. I don't know. I don't know why he would be. I didn't see, like, a backup quarterback go off. The only one I noticed was MSU that Binks went out early because the backup had, like, 4 touchdowns. If it was a blowout, then he got benched. Or he might be injured. Yeah, I don't know. If the backup threw a touchdown, it was either a blowout or... but yeah, as we hit triple zeros here, Tennessee goes on the road and gets a dub. Not as close as the score shows. I think Tennessee kind of ran away with this one, except for a few chunk plays. 2 critical interceptions at the end, as Lewis Shire plays his first career full game on game day. Cardale Jones now as the running back. 2 touchdowns, over 200 total yards, as Ole Miss back to the drawing board. 0-2 start, and Tennessee's 3-0. Oh yeah, baby, I like my lines. I don't know how they did this one, but yeah, Mike called it. Covered by half a point. Love it. All right, and I will make sure, yeah, the top 3 SEC teams survive. Tennessee impressed me, but I'm still putting Georgia #1. I mean, they destroyed whatever shit team they played this week, 58-0 or something, 38-0. All right, let's take a look at the stats, though. Matt Ryan, decent day until those last 2 drives. Nate Robinson, basically 1 play. Brown went off. Boozler, 2 catches, both on the same drive. Defensively, Atwood did well. Terrell Devers with the sack and the fumble forced, but unfortunately there was no interceptions. Quite a few drops. Lerod, bad game. Bad game for Ricketts. That's coming tomorrow, my guy. Lou Ishire, another impressive day. Cardale, big day as well. Cardale was the leading receiver. And Miles Campbell. On defense, Cole, Farland, sack here. I like Dobinski with the #2. A sack for Jadavion. All right, and then we'll do the Week 4 preview because I didn't do it during the BearCave stream. Let me get my... You gotta love seeing all of these SFA players here. Right, Tennessee. Okay, so let's just make sure here. Yep, all games were simmed. Week 4, let's see what's going on. Winless SEC game here. North Texas at Michigan State. Virginia, Kansas. Southern Miss. Not great games going on here. This one could be good. San Diego State at Iowa State. That one could be fun. Don't even want to talk about ECU football at the moment. Florida, Tennessee can't be game day. Buffalo, Georgia Southern, both got wins today. Georgia Southern barely survived against Duke. Kentucky, surprisingly, 3-0. And then we will start posting standings after week 4. I'll start posting them after each week. Colorado, big L today against Arkansas, just has their number. See if UCLA could get their first win. Yeah, I was surprised on how you face Miami, but remember, Miami was using their backup quarterback. Rutgers at Arizona. Tough loss for Arizona today. Both teams, actually. Iowa State, Air Force. Syracuse, Miami's a fun one. And not a ton of crazy games. Wyoming at Washington. Alrighty. So that is going to be game day. Thank you guys for watching.